Sophie, the day has finally arrived, the day I get to call you my wife. I wanted to write you a short letter in the hope of expressing just how special you are to me and how much I cannot wait to do life with you. I didn't fall in love with you because I needed you or that I wanted someone to love. I fell in love with you because you showed me what it was like to feel valued. You made me feel like what I've seen in the movies, except I never thought that I would experience it. I fell in love with you because you make this fairy tale like a reality. The handholds on the long car journeys and the warm embraces after a long day at work. You are my soulmate, the calm to my storm.
Hey George, it's nearly time. I can't believe we're finally here. Very soon I'm going to walk through the door and try my hardest not to cry. I'm going to walk down the aisle and in front of all of our favourite people we get to start the next chapter of our lives. Our 5 years together so far have been the best years of my life. You've shown me what true love really is. To say I'm marrying the man of my dreams is an understatement. Out of the hundreds of special moments we have shared together, today is for sure going to be my favourite. Today I feel more confident and at ease than I ever have in my life, and I feel so lucky and humble that I get to call you my husband. You're the best thing that has ever happened to me, and I promise to stay committed to proving that you are everything and more.
To be in love is one thing. To be in love with you, well, that is a different thing entirely. There's no words fitting for exactly how I feel, but to me it feels like the excitement of driving too fast but being in total control. I feel like waking up in the middle of the night but still having hours left to sleep before our alarm, like forgetting what you're going to say and then remember it. Loving you feels like sitting in a warm living room when it snows outside.
Thank you for being the kindest, most genuine person I know, for being the best stepdad to Jensen. Thank you for always proofreading my emails. I almost asked you to proofread this, but thought I'd best keep this one a surprise. Thank you for never judging me when I lose myself and making me feel so loved and safe. Thank you for showing me patience and for meeting my insecurities with kindness, for holding me when things get heavy and supporting me in all my decisions, great or not so great. Thank you for loving me and teaching me how to love myself. I can't imagine my life without you, George.
Welcoming me into your life as a father figure to Jensen is not only one of the greatest gifts you have given me. Our beautiful home and little puppy Noah has completed what I call life, and I cannot wait to live every moment with you.
I promise to always be your best friend, your soulmate, to always listen and understand you, love you unconditionally, and give you my all. When I say I love you more, I don't mean I love you more than you love me. I mean I love you more than the bad days ahead of us. I love you more than any fight we will ever have. I love you more than any obstacle that will ever come our way. We have no way of knowing what the next chapter of our life might look like, but to this I am certain, if the things are to come are as wonderful as the things that have already been, then I cannot wait. So my love, stand up straight, take a deep breath, I'll see you soon. I love you, George, I'm so ready to be your wife.
If the one thing that is to come is in this wonderful life is that what we have built so far, I am nothing but excited for the future. It's only the beginning of what's to come. I love you with all my heart now and forever and always. George.
Do you, George, take Sophie here present to be your lawful wedded wife, to be loving, loyal and faithful to her for the rest of your lives together?
I do.
And do you, Sophie, take George here present to be your lawful wedded husband, to be loving, loyal and faithful to him for the rest of your lives together?
I do.
Sophie, I promise to give you my love and friendship.
George, I promise to give you my love and friendship.
To be there for you when you need me the most.
To laugh with you, to cry with you.
To confide and trust in you. To comfort and support you.
To share all that I have with you. To respect you and be faithful always.
These promises I make to you for the rest of my life.
These promises I make to you for the rest of my life.
Sophie, I give you this ring as a sign of our marriage. May it remind us of this moment and the commitment I have made to you. All that I am, I give to you. All that I have, I share with you.
And so, George and Sophie, you have both made the declarations and vows required by law, and you've made solemn and binding promises to each other. It therefore gives me great pleasure, George and Sophie, to say you are now united in marriage as husband and wife, and you may share your first married kiss.
Welcome to Mum and George's wedding. I would like to start off by saying how beautiful does my mum look and how handsome does George look, and me of course. My mum is the kindest mum on earth. She never says no to cuddles and is the most lovingly man there is. I'm so proud that I got to walk her down the aisle and stand with her as she marries my new stepdad, and I couldn't have picked a better one. George is the kindest person I know. He loves playing football with me. Now I can't wait until I order and we can spend our weekends in the pub watching football.
On behalf of my wife and I, we would like to welcome you to our special day and thank you all for coming. We're thrilled to have so many of our family and close friends surrounding us today, and some of you have travelled a long way to be here, and for that we are honoured. My first thank you goes to my mum and dad. My parents have helped me enormously over the years and have seen me through thick and thin, and I hope that I have done them proud. I really couldn't have asked for better parents, and I thank you for everything that you have done, not just for me, but for my wife and Jensen. You've given me the values and morals that have allowed me to marry the woman of my dreams. I would also like to thank Karen and Gavin for welcoming me to the family. Since the moment I met you, you've always had my best interests at heart as well as Sophie's. You have tried to warn me on numerous occasions what I'm getting myself into. And then my final thank you goes to my little man Jensen. Thank you for accepting me as a second dad to you. I have always felt the love from you like you're my own. I hope I have done you proud and you're glad that your mum ended up marrying me. I promise to never stop playing football with you. Although you know me by now, I won't go easy on you and you'll still have to win the hard way. And I promise that no matter what you need, I hope you know that everything I do in life I do for you and your mum.
I would like to thank Jensen. I'm so proud of you for walking your mum down the aisle today. I think you've done an absolutely fantastic job and you look so smart, and I'm sure everybody will agree with this. All I have left to say is, Sophie, I'm so proud of you. As you got a little bit older, it was fake tan, makeup, lashes, nail varnish, and you grew into a beautiful young lady. I'm so, so proud of you today. You became my best friend. We had girly trips away. We shopped till we dropped. And I've lost where I'm at. We shopped till we dropped. And when you went out with your friends, I couldn't wait for you to get back home so I could get the gossip off you. When she told me she had met somebody and wanted me to meet him, I knew then it was serious. So we went out, we had lunch, we chatted, we laughed, and I could tell by the look on your face you were smitten.
So on behalf of Helen and myself, welcome to friends and to our new family. Helen and myself are so proud to be here today to witness the marriage of our son George to Sophie. So from an older Mr. and Mrs. Marsden, can I ask you to raise your glass to the new Mr. and Mrs. Marsden, George and Sophie.
When I look at the two of you together, you can see the love in your eyes and that you are made for each other. So I would like to welcome you and your family into our family. You are beautiful inside and out. You're a fantastic mammy, and I know you'll be an amazing wife to George. So go out there, be happy, laugh, and just enjoy the rest of your lives together. I love you so much, both of you.
I'm so excited that I can finally say that you're my stepdad. Although you're always been like a second dad to me. Being a part of your family makes me so happy. So everybody please raise a glass to my forever family, to Mum and George.
Good boy.
Firstly, I would like to thank my wife. I think I'm going to get used to saying that. I'm going to enjoy saying that. For agreeing to marry me and making me the happiest man in the world. I think you'll all agree that she looks absolutely gorgeous today. And when she walked up the aisle, she took my breath away. They do say that today will be the happiest day of our lives, which does seem to suggest that it's all downhill from here. Although with you at my side, I have no doubt that every day will be just as happy as this one. They also say you don't marry someone you can live with, you marry the person you can't live without, and I think that sums up perfectly how I feel. If I had to single out one thing why I love Sophie so much, it would be the fact that she makes me happier than I'd ever dreamed and allows me to be my true authentic self, and for that I'm eternally grateful. Now it's time for a little story. So mine and Sophie's relationship has seen some things over the years, but I still think back to the days when we started out seeing each other in secret. The days where you would park your car around the corner so the neighbours wouldn't think I had anyone in the house in case they phoned the COVID police for not social distancing outside my bubble. I think now might be the time to admit to my family, cousins, aunties and uncles that the bake-off series we had over Zoom calls during lockdown and all my hard work creating pinwheels was all actually down to Sophie. Sophie, here we are together on this, our wedding day. I love you more than ever, more than I can say. Through lots we've been together, nothing could keep us apart. We're joined together not just by love, we're joined at the heart. I love you always, for you're the one constant in my life, and you've made me so happy now that you've become my wife. The angels looked down on me and saw I felt alone, and they sent me an angel with a love to call my own. They made you true, kind, wonderful and pure. I knew that you were meant for me, of this I could be sure. Now I know what love is, and I know what love is for. I pledge to you my faithfulness from this day forevermore. Please raise your glasses to my beautiful wife, to Sophie. Yeah.